Over the past few years, I've done a variety of different travel outfit comparison videos. Usually I am ordering a bunch of different travel outfits from Amazon, trying them on for you and giving you my opinion on, whether they're worth the money or not. I have also tried out Spanx outfits and a variety of other more expensive, higher end level travel outfits as well. But this year I have decided to do something different. This year I'm going to take a $100 travel outfit and put it head to head with a $500 travel outfit. Not only am I going to try these outfits on and show you what they look like I normally do, but I'm also going to be taking both of these outfits for test drives on 2 very long travel days, flying back and forth between the East and West Coast. Let's go. Hey y'all, and welcome back, or welcome if you happen to be new here. I am Christy, the Gen X Gypsy, and on this channel, we like to share the things that make travel enjoyable and a lot less stressful. And a lot of times I like to share travel style ideas, and this is one of those videos. Today, I am going to show you a travel outfit that comes in around about $100, and we are going to compare it to a travel outfit that comes in around $500. These are both based on popular outfits from both Amazon and Spanx, so no new names here. You're probably going to be very familiar with the brands that I'm going to be using. And some of the items I have ordered new, and some of the items that I'm using for these travel outfits are things that I already have in my closet because I have bills to pay. I can't be forking out $600 for a video production. But I wanted to get into opening the packages of the pieces that I did order and showing those to you. And then I'm going to take these outfits on a test run, and then we'll come back at the end of the video and figure out which one I liked better, or if there were certain pieces from one outfit that worked better than other pieces from another outfit. This is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos because today I'm just going to show you the pieces of the outfits. I'm going to open up the packages of the things that I did end up ordering in order to do this video, and we're going to go over those. And then I'm going to wear one of the outfits for my trip flying out to Oregon, which is in 2 days. And then I'm going to use the other outfit when I fly back, which is in 2 weeks. And then at the end, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the full comparison of how I felt that the outfits did throughout each of their travel days. Before we get to opening the packages, I would like to give Underoutfit a big thank you for sponsoring this portion of the video, because no matter which travel day outfit you choose, what you wear underneath it can make all the difference. Choosing underwear that is lightweight, quick drying, and basically is so comfortable that you don't even feel like you're wearing it is imperative for those long travel days. Underoutfit has so many bras to choose from that fit this criteria, but the one that I ultimately chose for this travel day outfit challenge was their lace-strapped pullover bra. With individually sewn in cups, this bralette eliminates the biggest problem that I have with most bralettes and pullover bras, and that is the uniboob phenomenon. And it's so pretty with these convertible lace straps. Another favorite of mine for summer travel is the Perfect Neckline Bra, which comes in 18 really fun colors, like this brilliant blue that I just love to wear. It is incredibly lightweight with just the right amount of support, but there are no wires that are digging into your underarm area. I've also found myself reaching over and over again for my Satin Grace Bra. The Satin Grace Bra is 3D molded, and it gives my girls a little bit of lift while smoothing everything out around my bag, which is so very important when wearing all of those clingy t-shirts and tank tops. And I love that the straps don't dig into my shoulders. One little thing that Underoutfit does that I personally think is a pretty big thing is that with every bra that you buy, they come with a back strap extender. And with my broad back and smaller cup size, this is one of the first bras that I have found that I can actually get the perfect fit around my back and get the right cup size too. Underoutfit designs their bras with real women in mind, and they are so size inclusive, going from extra small all the way up to 4XL. I think it is incredibly helpful that you can order the bras, try them on at home, and if for whatever reason something doesn't work for you, you can return them or exchange them with their very generous 180-day return policy. And right now, Underoutfit is offering my community 15% off off if you use the link that I have in my description and first pinned comment below. Thank you again to Underoutfit for continuing to support this channel. Make sure to go check them out if you are looking for a new bra to travel in, because we all need that little extra support on those very long travel days. Now, let's get back and see what those travel day outfits look like. First, we're going to start with, I will go over each of the pieces that I am doing. Let's start with the $100 outfit, which I will admit actually comes in at about $120 because things are expensive these days. So it was really, I tried as hard as I could. What the problem was for the $100 outfit is that I really couldn't find a pair of shoes that I wanted to try that came in at a price point that could keep the $100 outfit at $100. Shoes are expensive. And I'm actually using a pair of shoes that I already have that I purchased. I've probably had these shoes for 5 years that I'll be talking about. So I'm using the shoes that I have for this outfit because they are Adidas, because I'm going to be wearing Adidas shoes for both of the outfits, and we'll get into that in a minute. As I go over each piece, I will pop the price up on the screen for each piece and have the running total for you so you know what each of the items actually cost. First thing we're going to start with is we'll start with the shoes. These are, oops. The shoes I'm going to wear for this outfit are my older Adidas sneakers. And these are, gosh, what are they called? I've got my notes here. Let's see. They are Adidas Advantage sneakers. And about now, what I found them priced for, and these are still readily available, and the price point on these is about $45. Now, there were some other sneakers on Amazon that I could have gotten for like around $40, $35. Once they started getting under $30, I didn't even want to spend the money on them because I don't want to give that money to fast fashion. And when I already have a pair of sneakers that I could use, it just seemed like a waste. So we are going to use these. One of the things that I decided to do to have the closest apples to apples comparison for these two outfits was to try to stick as closely to the same types of items for each of the outfits. I knew that I was going to use Spanx for my high-end outfit, so I went to, of course, Amazon for my $100 outfit, and the brand that I chose was the Xieerduo outfit. It is one that a lot of other content creators have, talked about and they're really happy with. I did go with more of a tracksuit kind of option because I want a jacket that I can take on and off. I know that those little like half zip hoodie things, well, they're not hoodies, the little quarter zip, half zip pullovers are super popular. I don't want to have to be pulling something over my head to get it on and off when I am in the plane, because I mean, look at that. And I'm pretty sure right now, unfortunately, I am in a center seat, a middle seat for the flights. I went to go look at put my seats in like 3 weeks ago, and already the only seats that were available were middle seats. So they changed the plane, because when I originally booked those seats, I was like in a window or an aisle seat, and that is one of the things, something to think about this year when you are booking your tickets. I would check every few weeks that they haven't changed the airplane that you're in, because when I book my tickets, I choose my seats, and inevitably the past 2 years, my seats have been changed on almost every flight that I have booked. And it is pretty frustrating because they don't necessarily put you back into a window or an aisle seat. Sometimes they don't even book you in seats. Like this, when I went to go check my flight this time, they hadn't even rebooked me into seats. I had to choose my own seats, which is really, really annoying. Okay, back to the outfit. So this is the Xieerduo outfit. And I think I got both of these in blue. We'll see when we open the Spanx. And so this is the jacket, and it feels, it's kind of wrinkled. Obviously, they had it all squished up in that, vacuum sealed bag. It feels very silky on the outside. The material looks really nice, and it's pretty silky on the inside. Of course, it's just got the mock neck or mock turtleneck. It does not have a hood on it, which I'm okay with that. It's not like I really use the hood a whole lot, unless sometimes on an overnight flight when I'm trying to get some sleep, sometimes I'll put the hood up over my head to just give me more of that tunnel cocoon feeling. The zipper works really well. It's really nice. It's pretty well made. The stitching looks good. There's no liner in it, so it does have like this little piece here that goes back and forth on the inside of the jacket. But otherwise, it looks really good. Let's see, the price on this was, the tracksuit itself was $56. So $45 for the shoes and $56 for the actual tracksuit. And then it's a wide-legged tracksuit bottoms. I'm going to try this on in a bit and see what the length is. It does have pockets in the pants, and they do seem to be pretty deep pockets and a wide waistband. So we are going to try those on and see. Hopefully they're not super long on me, being the shorty that I am. I don't really want to be dragging the ground on these, and I haven't decided which I'm going to wear for which trip. I'm leaning towards wearing the $500 outfit on the trip out there and wearing the $100 outfit on the way back. That's how I'm leaning, but we'll see. I'll probably make that call at the last minute. The other pieces that I have for my $100 outfit, I have a tank top because it's summertime, and the layering that I like to do, I like to have a sleeveless top on. I know there are a lot of y'all that are not necessarily big into sleeveless tops. I personally love a tank top. I'm very broad shouldered. So even you can see, like even on this t-shirt, how like the t-shirt, the seam for the t-shirt is all the way in on my shoulder here because my shoulders are so broad. And I don't want to wear something super loose when I'm on the plane. I want it loose enough that it's comfortable. I don't want it like, you know, pulling me in like a sausage or something like that. But I do want something that's comfortable but fitted but not tight. So the tank top that I chose was this pretty little striped no boundaries tank top from Walmart. And that is what I'm going, because I wanted to have something that had some pattern, so I wasn't all just in one solid color for the day. And then the last thing I have is the scarf that I've chosen to wear for this. Oh, the no boundaries tank top is like $4. They are such a good deal. So the last part of this outfit is a scarf, and this is just a nylon polyester plain black thin scarf that I got from Amazon years ago. And this comes in, I think this is about somewhere between $13 to $15, obviously, depending on when you purchase it. I wanted the navy blue one, but I didn't want to have to buy another scarf, and I already had the black one, so we're just gonna use the black. The tank top has black in it, so it sort of ties everything together. I don't think the fashion police are gonna arrest me if I'm walking in the airport with this outfit on. The actual total for the $100 outfit comes in at about $120. So it's a little more than I wanted it to be, but it's close enough. Now let's move into the $500 outfit, and we'll start with the shoes on that one as well. And the shoes I'm going to wear for the $500 outfit are going to be my Adidas Samba shoes, and these are running about $90. I love these. If I could wear them with the other outfit, I totally would, because they are by far my favorite sneakers right now. Love, love, love these things. It was kind of nice to be able to compare one pair of Adidas shoes to the other pair of Adidas shoes. They're both very comfortable. They're both white sneakers. They both look good with a lot of things. So the outfit that I got, of course, is the traditional Spanx Air Essentials travel outfit that everybody seems to love. I have only ordered from Spanx one other time, and I tried their stuff out. I don't want to prejudice myself going into this video, but I did find the outfit to be a little on the heavy side, a little too warm for me. Now I'm going to give it another shot and see what I think. A lot of y'all out there suggested that I do that everybody really loves Spanx. Well, not everybody, I should say. There are some people in the comments that are not big Spanx fans either. I mean, it is expensive. So the two things, I ended up going with this really pretty tealy blue color. So they're not, the two outfits aren't quite the same color, which I like, because if I'm keeping the outfits, I don't necessarily want two navy blue outfits that are exactly the same color. So I'm kind of happy I'm going to have a variety of color. So I have the pants, the track pants here, and I do think I got these cropped because it suggested that as a height challenged person that I should get the cropped pants. So that is what I did. They, as per usual, the Spanx pants do not have pockets, which we will see how I like that. The track jacket does have pockets. I'm pretty sure when I ordered it, I was pretty sure that had pockets. So I feel like I'm making that compromise with the $500 outfit, is that the pants don't have pockets, but the jacket does. It is a really pretty color though. Look at that. What a beautiful color, tealy blue. It is incredibly soft. The material, it's soft, it's silky. You can tell that this is a nicer material than the material on the Amazon outfit. It definitely feels that way. Now, how it wears, we will see. And then I got the jacket. Again, this is more of a track full zippered jacket. Now, both of these jackets are more of a cropped zippered jacket, which I prefer because I am short-waisted. So the jacket gets too long on me, it feels really bulky and it doesn't quite look that great. And this does have yes. Actually, this has zippered pockets, which is very nice. And they are relatively deep. So that's lovely. Again, this color is really pretty. I am very much loving this color. The zippers work very nicely. They're very smooth on both jackets. So it'll be interesting to see how this fits on. It feels a little big. What did I end up getting? I did get a medium in the jacket because of the broad shoulders. Now the price on the Spanx outfit, let's see, because they're priced separately. So the wide leg pant is $118. Now they do have specials, so you can get these items on sale sometimes, but I'm giving you the normal retail price for these. The wide leg pant is $118, and the jacket, the full zip jacket, is $138, and then we have the $90 for the shoes. The next thing that I ordered to go with this, because I really wanted, since I have a striped shirt for the $100 outfit, I really wanted to find a striped shirt to wear with this outfit as well, with the $500 outfit. So I did end up ordering a Free People tank top from Nordstrom's. It's not really something that I would necessarily order normally. I would not spend this much money on a tank top, generally speaking. But I do love Free People, you know. Some of Free People and Anthropologie stuff is pretty cool and fun to wear. They are both very expensive brands though. So let's get into the tank top that I got. They didn't have obviously the exact same stripe, but I figured it was close enough. So it's a little bit of a cropped tank, but on me, it's not going to be cropped. It's not a cropped tank. It will be one that actually comes down to my waist. It's a full tank, but not one that's going to come down to my hips. Like, I think it's a little bit shorter than the one. Yeah, it's a little bit. I think well, you can't really see. The Walmart one is probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches longer than this one from Free People. But it's pretty. It's like a navy and blue, but like Henley type buttons up the front, which I really like. And this is going to be a tank top I'm going to wear. I don't think it's anything that I'm not going to wear, but the tank top itself was $58. That's a lot for a tank top. Not an amount that I would normally spend on a tank top. And lastly, the last piece is a scarf. And this is a quince scarf. I have two other quince scarves that are this cashmere blend that I love, but I surprisingly didn't have a navy blue one yet. So I did purchase a blue one to go with this outfit. And the scarf, oh no, I actually got, so this scarf is, I think, $70. I'm gonna have to look that up because I put down the cashmere wrap. I had initially have a dark gray charcoal cashmere wrap, but it seems a little heavy for traveling in the summertime. It would be a great wrap to bring with you if you're traveling in cooler climates or in a cooler season, but I felt like it was a little overkill for traveling in the summertime. So I'm gonna have to look up what, actually I can do that right now. Let's see how much this scarf is. If you didn't know, Quince does have an app, which can be a little dangerous. Sometimes I'll be watching something at night and then like get an idea of something that I want to look and see if Quince has, and it's like, oh, they do. And I add it to my shopping bag, and all of a sudden I have like $700 of stuff in my Quince shopping bag, which obviously I don't buy it all, but it is nice to just be able to scroll through there and find things. Okay, let's see. So yes, this is the featherweight cashmere scarf, and it is $64. And it's a beautiful color blue. So pretty. It's so nice and light, and it's perfect for all seasons. That brings our total to, I just did it. $468. So not quite $500. So it's around that price. You know, I could have like tried to find other items to increase the price or find more expensive items to use for my $500 outfit, but I honestly, you know, I feel like spending $468 was plenty for the production of this video. The important thing here is the head-to-head challenge of wearing the Amazon outfit for a full travel day and wearing the Spanx outfit for a full travel day, and seeing how they actually compare under real travel circumstances. So I'm gonna try them out on those two different flights, and I will let future Christy take it from there. Okay, I just landed in Portland, and I wanted to give you my first impressions of my $100 outfit. First of all, I had to run in the Atlanta airport in order to catch my flight because our flight was delayed out of Raleigh. First time ever, because the pilot was stuck in traffic. I guess there was a power line that fell on the road and they got stuck behind it. So we were 25 minutes late leaving Raleigh, and then I had to run to make my flight. In fact, Delta had already booked me on a later flight, but luckily I made it, so I'm here. And the outfit's okay. On the flight, I felt like the material was comfortable and cool when it was warm, and warm enough when it was cool on the plane. But the minute I stood up and walked off the plane, I felt like I had swamp ass, to be honest. It was a little sweaty on the bottom region. So yeah, not very breathable when you're sitting in those pleather seats for 4.5 hours at a time. So those are my overall impressions of the outfit. I mean, otherwise it's super comfortable. I've been very, very comfortable all day and have no complaints on that end. Just it does hold the sweat, not very breathable at all. Okay, I'm off to go pick up my bag at baggage claim and find my daughter. Okay, I just got off of my 4.5 hour flight from Portland to Atlanta, and then I had to walk from the A concourse all the way over to the D concourse. Yes, I know I could take the train, but I prefer to walk if I have the time. Anyway, just wanted to let you know that the Spanx outfit did not give me sweaty bottom like the $100 outfit did. And I was very, very happy to have on something as warm as the Spanx outfit because once again, the airplane was freezing for the first 3 hours of the flight. Very, very happy that I had my scarf with me for this flight. What else can I say? There are a few things about the Spanx outfit that I'm not sure it's worth the money for some of the little kind of annoying things that I think the outfit has, but I'm going to go over those when I get home, and I'm going to do the pros and cons for both the $100 outfit and the $500 outfit. But for now, I am going to finish my little snack before we start boarding for my last flight of the day because it has already been a very long one. And I'm filming in a coffee shop because it is so busy in Atlanta right now. You can tell it is prime middle of the summer travel season with all of the people here. It is just craziness. And I had to wait about 10 or 15 minutes to get a quiet moment so that I could talk to you in here. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my snack and go get on my last flight. Now that I'm back home, let's get into the pros and cons of each outfit. And we're gonna start with the $100 outfit, of course. The pros for the $100 outfit are that the pants were super comfortable. They don't have a drawstring waist, which I really appreciate. I am not a big fan of drawstrings. It's got a nice flat waistband across the front, and the pants also have pockets. And that leads me to the first con on the $100 outfit, and that is that the jacket does not have pockets. Now, I know it probably seems excessive to have pockets in both the jacket and the pants for a tracksuit, but if you are planning on using your travel day outfit as part of your travel capsule wardrobe, having a jacket that has pockets that you can wear with other outfits is going to be a lot more useful than having a jacket that doesn't have pockets, in my personal opinion anyways. So I'm going to count that in the con column. The other big con on the $100 outfit, as I said before, is that it is not breathable. And I came off of the plane after sitting there for 4.5 hours when it got increasingly warmer. I came off feeling really damp and sweaty, especially in the bottom region, which was pretty uncomfortable when you are first getting off of the plane and walking around. So I really did not like that at all. Everything else about the outfit were fine. The shoes were really comfortable. The scarf, I didn't end up wearing the scarf much during my travel day. So you know, you can take it or leave it on that. And of course the tank top was super comfortable. And the Underoutfit bra that I wore was very, very comfortable. Moving on to the $500 outfit, which really was $470. In the pro column, I did find that the material was much more breathable. I did not get sweaty where I felt like the dampness stayed on my body, especially after that 4.5 hour, 5 hour flight coming back from the West Coast. I really love the color. The jacket fits really nicely. I loved the zippered pockets on the jacket. I think that's a really nice touch. I was super happy to have my cashmere wrap with me because it was freezing for the first 3 hours or so of that flight. So having the scarf wrapped around me was really nice. I was between two pretty large men in that first flight coming back from Oregon. So I ended up just trying to sleep as much as I could because it was a very early morning. I wrapped the scarf around me, I put my eye mask on, and I pretty much slept. I did not get any B-roll of me sleeping on the plane. It just felt a little intrusive with two large people on either side of me. For the cons, the pants of this outfit, I did not love the drawstring waist at all. In fact, their drawstring is like a thick piece of ribbon or a really thick shoestring that you might have on like a pair of hiking boots. It does not stay tied. I don't know why they opted to use that for these pants. I really, really dislike that a lot. Of course, I dislike the fact that there are no pockets on the pants. The other thing, I feel like the construction of the jacket, where the interior flap of the, I forget what it's called, but basically where the zipper is sewn into and you open up the jacket and you've got kind of that flap that opens up. It's not tacked down. Like, I feel like a jacket that you pay $138 for, a track jacket, it should be a little more, like, I feel like that piece of lapel in the interior lapel should be at least tacked down. You could see it when my jacket was kind of like half zipped. You can see like the interior of that little flap. You can see like the stitching on it. I just don't feel like it's tailored enough for a jacket that you spend that much money for. One big con for both outfits, and that is that both pairs of pants are wide-legged at the bottom, and it makes it challenging to keep the bottoms of those pants off of the floor when you are using the bathroom. I really did not like that at all. I was having to hike the pants up over my knee before I would sit down on the toilet. It was just super awkward for both sets of pants. And I'm not a huge germaphobe. If you know that, if you've been here a while, it typically, you know, I don't really get super concerned about germ, but it just felt like they had more of an ability to get really dirty. They are not a style of pant that I would usually pick to wear as a travel day outfit pant. I generally prefer a jogger style pant, or even a pair of leggings, or just a very slim fit pair of pants rather than a wide leg. For me, that is a con for both of those outfits. The other overall con that I have is I'm not a big fan of that style of material either. So neither of these are outfits that I would choose to wear again as travel day outfits for future flights. For me personally, they're just not my style, and I wasn't impressed with either one as over any of my other outfits that I've chosen to wear as travel day outfits. So take that as you will. It was a fun experiment to do. I have been super curious about why people love the Spanx outfits so much, and I still don't understand it. Now that I've worn it for a full travel day, I legitimately still don't understand why people love them so much. So if you are a Spanx fan, let me know in the comments below why you love them so much. And maybe you travel with the joggers or some other style, but the material to me is just not something that is appealing to wear again. I hope that you have enjoyed this different kind of style of video. If you are looking for other travel day outfit reviews that I've done, check out this video next. And don't forget, if you do want to try out the Underoutfit bras for yourself, use the link below in the description and the first pinned comment to get 15% off your first order. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video today. I hope that you have safe and wonderful travels.